Abhishek. I'm an IFBB mixed physique athlete and a fitness expert. The purpose of this video is to get you the right technique, how to train your arms. How to get the arms training done in a correct way and to put on the maximum amount of size into your arms. I would give you some tips, that is some pro tips. What I have came across and many common mistakes when it comes to training arms. What they do is they do not train their triceps as intense as their biceps. So guys, you need to understand that triceps is a larger muscle group. You need to create more intensity there as you create the intensity in your bicep workouts. So let's get started and show you the workout.
So firstly, I'm doing some push-ups to get my triceps warmed up along with my chest and shoulders. Then moving on to doing some close grip pull-ups. Now you'll be thinking कि मैं pull-ups क्यों कर रहा हूँ on an arms day? It's because it's a great compound exercise. So I pick these kind of exercises as my warm-up or initial exercises on my arms day. Like this gonna help me warm up my biceps really well along with my forearms and my back, as pull-up is primarily focusing on back. So now moving on to the next. Here I am doing an alternate dumbbell bicep curl with some static holds. The main purpose of doing this is to fire up the biceps and all the heads. Doing a static hold will give you more intensity and bring up more blood flow into the biceps, so you will be safe when performing the further next heavy movements. So moving on, you'll be watching me doing tricep pulley push down with a bar. So this is the most oldest and the most common exercise. Everyone knows this exercise. I'm also picking this exercise as a pre-exhausting exercise to get the maximum blood flow into the triceps, all three heads, long head, the lateral head, the medial head. So the idea is to pre-exhaust your bicep and tricep before moving on to the further heavy exercises. So now moving on to the first heavy exercise for the triceps is the lying tricep barbell extension to close grip bench press. So it's a 2-in-1 exercise which gonna help you build and put on the maximum muscle to your triceps, because after you do this exercise you will feel your long head and your lateral head of your triceps is completely fired up, and you'll feel a great pump just after doing this first exercise. So the second heavy movement gonna be the cable bicep curl. The main primary targeted muscle is the short head and the long head of your biceps. So here I'm using a EZ bar. You can use a straight bar or any other bar of your choice, and it's just a great exercise to start with. So I'm using it on the first as doing my bicep. So now you're gonna watch me again performing a tricep exercise. I hope you all must be knowing this exercise. It is overhead triceps dumbbell extension. So the main targeted muscle group is your triceps, and in that 70% of your long head of your triceps will be engaged, and it's a great way to develop the longer head which is behind your arms. So I use it to primarily target that area and put on the long head with some heavy shit. So now I'm again back doing some alternate dumbbell curls. As you all know that it's a bicep exercise because everybody loves doing this exercise, whether a beginner, whether a professional, whether anybody. So I just want to give you a tip that while doing this, pick up a very controlled weight which you can carry and control, and try not to engage your shoulders or move your shoulders too much. So now the fifth and the last exercise for your arms gonna be the triceps pulley push down with a rope. So rope will help you reach the complete range of motion for both of your heads in the triceps, the long and the lateral head. And it is a great way to finish your arm session. It will help leave the triceps completely demolished in order to get the maximum size to your arms. So I use this kind of exercise as my arms day finisher.
So guys, I'm done with my arms training, and that is it. I'm completely exhausted. Just one thing before ending this video. If you want to see more contents on bodybuilding, on lifestyle and travel, do not forget to subscribe and like this page, that is Online Originals. And thank you for having me. Have a great day.